This broadcast is a production of Oneida Indians Live and the Oneida Special School District. No part of the audio or video from this broadcast may be redistributed or retransmitted without express written consent from the Oneida Special School District.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Jane Terry Hoffman Field here at Oneida Elementary School. The Oneida High School Indians are in action this evening as they take on the Harriman Blue Devils in district action here this evening. Bo Kidd here with the call. We will be joined alongside by Stuart Jones here momentarily as we are just minutes away from the beginning of this contest as the middle school Indians just finished off a 2-1 victory tonight over Cumberland Gap Middle School. Big win for the middle school this evening to secure that victory. Helps them as they still are embarking on that number one seed for the EUMSS tournament here later this month. We are once again just minutes away from opening kickoff between the Blue Devils and the Indians. We'll take a break, come back here, and we'll have starting lineups here shortly on Oneida Indians Live. Clayton, I know. Hey, Clayton. Hey, Riley. Ask Clayton if he's got the clocks reset back to 40 for this. Perfect. I'll come back after a minute. Me and G going without the brace again tonight. I love it.
Mace is back.
Do what?
Said Mace back. He's got a headband on. Ashton pulling up the one races.
Dun, 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 dun. Catch me a little wawa. about perfect on the timing. Back here on Oneida Indians Live this evening, the Indians and the Blue Devils heading out to midfield for the introduction of your starting lineups tonight, as we will turn it over to color commentator and PA announcer Stuart Jones for tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, and once again we welcome you to Jane Terry Hoffman Field for match number 2 of the evening between the visiting Harriman Blue Devils and your Oneida Indians. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd ask you to please stand and direct your attention to the southwest corner of our field as we honor this great nation with the playing of our national anthem. And now we'll meet our starters. First for the visiting Harriman Blue Devils. 00, Aiden Bullock. Number 4, Evan Chin. Number 20, Michael Garcia. Number 16, Ethan Gould. 95, Jeremiah Huff. Number 12, Landon A. Jackson. 22, Colby Nichols. In goal, number 10, Trevor Nichols. Number 19, Mason Roberts. Number 2, Cameron Shaw. And number 6, Nathan R. Smith. The Harriman Blue Devils are coached by Mark Cadaldi and assisted by Jose Acosto and Andrew Mead. And now the starting 11 for your Oneida Indians. In goal, number 1, Gavin Keaton. Number 2, Ashton Moreland. Number 5, Joshua Cole. Number 6, Justin Lynch. Number 7, Levi James. Number 8, Wyatt Yancey. Number 11, Mason Keaton. Number 17, George Klein. Number 20, Miles Laxton. Number 21, Reese Kennedy. And number 31, Alex Torres. Your Indians are coached by Derek Keaton, assisted by Phil Newport, Sarah Hacker, Jimmy Barna, and Zach Hacker.
Your starting lineups for this evening's contest. A district matchup once again between the Blue Devils and the Indians. Harriman entering this game with a 1-3-1 record overall in the year. Their first district contest here this afternoon. The Indians, do not let that 2-7 record fool you. This team has played one heck of a schedule this season, as Stuart Jones now joins me here on the broadcast. Stuart, the last two games for the Indians that we've had here on Oneida Indians Live, two absolute nail-biters that we've seen the game just get away from the Indians in the last 3 minutes of the game. A 3-1 loss to Knox Central, as well as a loss the other night, 3-2 in overtime to Kingston.
Our young men have played. I know, looking back at the Kingston match, that was 2 games in one. These boys,
Absolutely.
I know Coach gave them a good weekend off. Hopefully their legs will be well rested. This field, we talked about earlier, Bo, it's going to play really fast tonight.
It will.
But you're right. They've been battle tested this year from what we've seen. Coach Keaton really put them through it that first part of the year. But he always says, and any coach, you want to build toward the postseason. That's what you're looking for. You want to be hitting your stride at the right time, and early competition will certainly get you prepared for that.
The Indians in their home orange kits tonight, black numerals trimmed in white. Harriman in their road whites, white tops, blue bottoms with blue numerals on the front and back. 40 minutes are on the board, and we are ready for the opening kickoff, and we are underway. Harriman will possess to begin the contest, as Oneida looks to push early. Lynch will take it away. Turns around, finds Klein over to Torres. Klein still possessing far side. Looks up and finds Levi James down the left side. He'll control. Now come back and look to play in the middle. It'll be taken away by Harriman. Oneida coming back to try to take that away, and doing so is Justin Lynch. He gets it up to James. James battling up, trying to get it up into the box, and it'll be deflected out by Harriman. It'll be a corner quickly for Oneida.
Corner kick, Oneida.
Looks like George Klein going to take the corner, as Oneida looks to get something early off of a set piece. Oneida just missing 2 goals Friday night against Kingston off these 2 set pieces. A couple of headers that were just jumped up a little too early. Just a little bit mistimed. This one, Levi James gets in with it, but this one's going to go wide, and it'll be the goal kick for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, talking to Coach Keaton earlier, it's a little unusual. You see the opposition, Kingston, they hit on 2 of those the other night. And that,
yes, they did.
Just some unlucky balls down there in that box, and we've seen that they can go anywhere. But anyway, they're back in action tonight. I think they're ready for this challenge tonight.
Taken away by Torres, but it'll go across the touchline. It'll be a throw in for the Blue Devils. Yeah, Coach Keaton, I don't think in his mind as well as the mind of his players, the other night just does not sit well with the team. I promise. They knew that game got away from them in the last about 3 minutes of that game, and that right there was a trend. That was a game that was going to set the tone for the rest of the district matchups for the rest of this season.
Yeah, if everything goes according to the script, that puts you at Kingston in the district championship game. Everybody can hold par, but hopefully we'll get some help along the way, and we won't have to make that trip.
Harriman still with possession. They're going to look far side, and that's going to be number 2. That's Cameron Show on the far side. Big G going to come up and secure this one. He's going to flip fields quickly, and what a boot by Big G. That hard bounce today is going to definitely aid with getting the ball downfield. And look here, look how quickly Levi James is all the way down to the end line.
You always want to flip that field as quick as you can off those punts.
James looks for the cross. He goes, it's headed out just a little bit. Klein, unfortunately, can't get this one through. Now here's Lynch once again. Cleared away by Harriman, and Moreland sits down, makes sure that Harriman's not going to get past him. And now Harriman's going to try to control in their back, and now it's going to be played up and through. Taken away by Miles Laxton. He finds James through the middle. Can James catch up to it? He does. He turns, makes the spin, fires off the shot, just wide. 2 good looks already by Levi James within the first 3 minutes of this contest.
Got to love the pressure right out of the gate from Oneida.
Reminds you of the beginning of the second half the other night against Kingston.
That bang, bang, back-to-back.
Absolutely.
Trailed 1-0 at the half and came back and just put together. Those first few minutes were just really good offense.
2 goals in the opening 4 minutes of the second half the other night gave them that 2-1 lead until about 3 minutes to go in regulation. Lynch going to fire off a shot and just sail high.
Just did. That was on the money, wasn't it?
It was. I love the aggressiveness right now by the team in orange out on the field. It's a good look for these Indians as they look to get back in the win column. It feels like it's been a little while since we've gotten into the win column. I believe our last victory was – trying to remember if the last win was Eagleton or if it was Scott High. Can't remember how the schedule lined out. Either way, that's the 2 wins for the Indians on the 2024 season. Ball played up. Here's Mason Keaton. He plays a pretty ball into the middle of the field.
Good touch.
Nice touch. He'll fire off a shot. This one's just going to sail high. But, again, it's the aggressiveness by Oneida getting shots off early in the first 5-6 minutes of this contest.
I don't care what sport you're playing, Bo. You want to be the aggressor right out of the gate. Set the tone.
Oneida has definitely done that thus far. Moreland going to take it away. Here's Keaton with it. Near side. He plays it back. Now he's going to drop it back to Laxton. Moreland looks middle. This one's going to get deflected away. Lynch comes up with it. Finds James. James. Beautiful
Good
ball
touch.
through to Torres. Torres just puts a little too much touch on that one.
White Yancey tracking it down.
Wyatt coming all the way up from the defensive mid. Nice play in. Deflected away, though. Now deflected off of Klein. Here's Laxton. Here's
touch.
Mason Keaton with it to Laxton. Laxton shot off, and it's going to be secured and saved. Again, aggressiveness by the Indians. I believe that's maybe 6 shots now already.
I think we're at 6-1 advantage on that one.
Harriman will have the throw in here near midfield. And taking it will be, I thought it was going to be Evan Chin. It will not be. It's going to be number 95. It's Jeremiah Huff. Huff gets it in. And it's going to be taken away quickly by Laxton. He finds Keaton. He looks to drop it back, but now taken back away by number 20 again. That's Michael Garcia. Huff with the throw-in, goes to Garcia, back to Huff. It's taken away by Lynch. Here's Keaton. Now here's Laxton down the right sideline. He's going to look to place up the middle of the field, and a great look, but just beyond the run of Levi James. Securing it in the goal for the Blue Devils is Trevor Nichols. He looks to roll it out. And Keaton's going to take it away. Now to Lynch. Back to Klein. Klein looking outside to Torres. James will take it. Finds Torres. Back to James. And now Harriman's going to try to clear it away. Lynch pokes it away. Back to Klein. Klein looks outside. Finds Laxton. Laxton finds Keaton. Right side. Ball's crossed in. Nice cross. Taken away by Laxton. Laxton with the left foot. It's going to be saved. Wow. Nice save by that young man.
Trevor Nichols, he's been under fire already tonight. He's had a couple nice saves on his last 2 possessions.
He absolutely has. Laxton looks into the middle of the field. It's cleared away. That's 0-0. That's Aiden Bullock. And now here comes Harriman. They're going to play it into some open space, trying to make the run up the left side, and just going to be beyond his run is Landon Jackson. Throw in for the Indians. Moreland goes to Laxton. Now cleared away by Yancey. Or excuse me, that's
Kennedy.
Reese Kennedy. I apologize. You're good. This one headed on. There's Lynch. He's going to look outside. He finds Torres. Torres up to James. James working quickly. Looks into the middle.
There.
Nice pass to Keaton. Keaton, there's your career goal-scoring leader. That's a goal for the Indians. What a fantastic goal. Mason Keaton with the first goal of the contest for the Indians off the pass from Levi James, gives the Indians a 1-0 lead. Harriman with the kickoff. Oneida looking quickly to add another. But what beautiful just touch work all the way through the front there by the Oneida offense early on. They get that first goal 9 minutes into the contest. Klein looking with a nice cross. This one's going to be cleared away. Laxton trying to control. It's going to go off his head. It'll be a throw-in for the Blue Devils.
Oh, you just like that pressure so much. If you can put that kind of pressure on that back third of that defense, eventually something's going to get through with the offensive weapons Oneida's able to play with.
Oh, you're going to wear down a defense with that speed.
Yes.
No question about it. And look here already, 4 subs coming into the game for the Indians. Here's Keaton again. He's got it in the box. He's going to play a nice little cross through. That's Torres. Wow, nice save by Trevor Nichols. That young man has been active in the box thus far, but kudos to him, what he's been able to do thus far, holding on out of just the lone goal. Klein, I don't think, was attempting to make that play, but they're going to say that he did, and it's going to be a free kick for Harriman. They're going to call it dangerous play. Free kick for the Blue Devils as they're pushing everyone.
Let's see this formation out of a free kick. You're right.
They've pushed all 10 in front of the goalkeeper up. That ball's going to get all the way through. Ashton Moreland, great defense.
Wow.
Now the question is, can Oneida flip the field quickly? And that's exactly what they're going to try to do. Here's Mason Keaton. He's going to try to make the run. They're going to drop it back to Nichols. No, they're not, but it's going to go off of Harriman. No, he's going to save it.
Nice save.
Great save. That hard hop today is just going to play a little bit of havoc right now with anybody trying to play a ball close up in front of them.
Kennedy down the line.
That has a beautiful ball down the line, too. Kept it in. It'll be a throw-in for the Indians just beyond the bench of Harriman. A nice throw-in quickly to Klein. Klein controls. Ball played into the middle of the field. He's looking for James. That ball's going to get away. Levi James turns. Oh, nobody there. He was looking for Torres. Torres overran it.
Not sure he realized that goal was that wide open.
Back to James. Now taken away. And Nichols will pick it up. He'll boot it away this time. Low line drive. Deflected away. Contact made by Harriman, and it's going to be a free kick for the Indians. 1-0. Oneida leads here on Oneida Indians Live. Again, thank you to everyone tuning in this evening for tonight's broadcast. Ball played deep. Back post headed on by James. And there's Miles Laxton. It's off the post. And now Harriman trying to transition back out. They're going to come wide. Taken away by Moreland. Moreland looking up. Here's Klein. Deflected away. Lynch again with the header. Brought down to the feet of Laxton, but taken away by Harriman's Colby Nichols. Now Klein takes it away. Here is Mason Keaton. Taken away. Now Harriman back with it near sideline. Landon Jackson with it near side. Miles Laxton going to take it away, but back to Harriman it goes. Evan Chin with it. Ball played mile high. They're going to let this one drop. And here's Keaton. Looks up, finds James. Nice touch. Look at Klein coming into the box. Will he get something off of it? He does. It's a left foot. It's deflected out. Now Harriman's going to clear. Here's Wyatt Yancey with it. Yancey going to fire something off. It's just going to go well wide. Be a goal kick for Harriman. Harriman now with some subs. Number 3, Kevin Gutierrez, and number 5, William House comes into the game. For the Indians, it was Alex Jones,
Landon
Terry, Quentin Cruz, and I saw one more sneak in. Caden Cron, thank you. Our cameraman for this evening, Lucas Slaxton, keeping me on my toes.
Yep.
Here's Alex Jones with it. He's going to make the move to the left. Finds Keaton, but taken away. Harriman, they're packing that box in the middle. Moreland looks to try to go out wide. Finds Jones. Can Jones keep it? No, it'll be taken away. Again, that's House with it. Moreland now. Landon Terry, Moreland. Trying to figure out whose ball it is. And Harriman's going to end up coming away with it. Wyatt Yancey's going to try to run this one down. And he does, far side, and keeps it in. Great balance down the line.
It's quite the hustle to get to it. But
Absolutely.
Then to throw it down the line, that was, yeah.
Cruz trying to poke it away. Goes off the knee of Terry. Now here's Cron. Cron looking middle of the field. He was trying to find Klein. Here's Wyatt Yancey with it. He works it up. James has it poked away. And now far side. Cron with it. Taken away and pushed out. Landon Terry. As Harriman looks to try to switch fields with it. Headed on by Moreland. Harriman takes it away, brings it back near side once again. Here's number 3. It's Gutierrez. Moreland. Deflected off of Harriman. It'll be a throw in for the Indians. Alex Jones picks it up quickly. Looks to try to go down the line. Here's Mason Keaton. He's down the right side. Nice turn by Mason. He'll lay one into the middle. Cruz gets one off his foot. Deflected away. Now Keaton goes through 2 defenders. Still has it in the middle. Cruz fires off a shot. Deflected out again by that packed box in the middle. There was about 7 defenders there for Harriman. Moreland now comes out wide. Finds Jones. Jones going to the middle, but no one there. Here's Landon Terry. He's going to try to bring it down. Deflected away, and now Harriman going to try to find empty space. Kennedy tiptoes around there.
It's great concentration to jump over that and come back to it. That was nice.
Deflected. It's going to be a throw in for the Indians. Keaton off the throw. Nice cross in. Headed on by James. But it's going to sail wide, and it'll be another goal kick. Levi James may be the most active in the box that we've seen him all season long.
Yeah, he's coming out of nowhere, and he and Mason starting to get a little chemistry going together.
They are.
Yeah, and they played each other well there. Just unlucky ball, just didn't go in, but that'll happen.
Well, they've just not had that much time together. Of course, Mason's been out for about 3 weeks with that injury. And now that they've had a little bit of time together on the field, you can start to see, as you talked about, that chemistry is really starting to build. And with the speed of those 2 at the top of the box, Klein's shot off just sails high.
Wow, I thought it looked good from this angle. Some of these angles you think, but you couldn't put him better than that. Just took about a foot off of it, and that would have been right in the back of that net. It's going to be a goal kick for the Blue Devils.
Goal kick away, and now Harriman with possession midfield. They're going to try to find some open space.
We got
far side.
Wait just a little.
It's going to go over the touchline. It'll be a goal kick for the Indians. Oneida still leading 1-0. Thank you to all of our viewers on OHS Athletics on Facebook, as well as Oneida Indians Athletics on YouTube, and then also our other viewers on IH Sports Network on YouTube and Facebook as well. Is now time going to be called. I believe we're probably going to get a stoppage. We've got a young man for Harriman down. We're going to have a pause of the clock. That young man just had a series of unfortunate events there, I guess is the way to put it. George Klein will come off.
Thankfully, looks to be able to come off on his own power. Yep.
We have just under 22 minutes to play here in the first half.
Gonna be a drop ball situation here. Looks like Yancey's gonna take it for Oneida.
Kennedy going to go to Landon Terry at the midfield. Finds Miles Laxton. Laxton looking outside. Plays the ball
to the hand.
Should have been a handball. I think that thing had just a little bit too much mustard on it to get deadened as quick as it did. Jones plays the throw over top. Here's James looking middle of the field. Laxton heads it on, brings it down. Here's James with it. Left foot. Going to be deflected and picked up by Nichols.
Just couldn't squeak it inside that near post.
Nichols has got some pretty good speed between the pipes back there for the Blue Devils.
He does. He does. I got to say he's playing well for the Harriman goalies I've seen since I've been covering here.
Taken away quickly by Jones. He's going to look outside and plays the ball up to James. Can he run it down? No, he cannot. Another goal kick for the Blue Devils. Update from Jack E. Lay Sports Complex as the Indians softball team and baseball teams both in action this afternoon against the Highlanders of Gatlinburg Pittman. The Lady Indians fall in their contest 15-3 to GP. The Indians baseball team still in action. It is the top of the sixth. Gatlinburg Pittman leading Oneida 9-6. A little bit of a barn burner up there in that one right now. I know Caden Rector led the game off 3 pitches in for the Indians in the bottom of the first with a solo homer.
Again, that's where you want to start a ball game.
Goal kick is out, and it'll be off of Harriman. Throw in for the Indians in front of the crowd here. Nice crowd this afternoon. Beautiful day here at Jane Terry Hoffman Field. A lot nicer than it was here Friday night, we'll put it that way.
When you got both teams playing on the same field, that does help. Middle school and, of course, the high school team. Back-to-back action brings out lots of Indian fans, and, of course, had some Gap fans, Cumberland Gap fans earlier. Now Harriman's trickled in here, too, so beautiful evening.
Plus, the weather conditions are a little bit nicer today than they were on Friday night as well. Promise you that.
Well, I was in 5 layers on Friday night, and that wind chill was still hitting us. But the good Lord shone down on us, and tonight's weather's definitely much more favorable.
We were 78 degrees at kickoff tonight. It was a perfect night for a ball game. Here's Cruz was looking to go out wide. That time had just a little too much on it.
A little too wide on that one, but right idea.
Coach Keaton showing a little bit of displeasure on the sidelines right now as to what's going on with the Indians' attack. Ball played back, and there's Kennedy. Finds Yancey off to Terry. Nice ball movement up, and there's Cron with it now. Looks out wide. Be taken away. Harriman trying to transition. They're going to play it into space. Kennedy back with it. Taken away by Harriman. They're going to battle for it on the outside of the box, far side. Ball played into the center. There's Big G. He'll snag that one away, and now he's going to try to flip the fields quickly with that big boot.
Definitely a ball he couldn't afford to not be very secure with.
Keaton plays it into some space. Here's Alex Jones going to try to run it down. Can he get to it? It's going to be deflected out by Harriman. Throw in for the Indians deep in their attacking third. Finds Laxton. James now with it, turns. Looks middle of the field. Finds Laxton once again. Laxton, middle of the field. This one's off the foot of Cruz and goes out wide. Cron's going to take it. He'll drop it back all the way to Yancey. Deflected away. Harriman trying to play back into space again. There's Kennedy.
Nice
Puts it
direct
back
pass. That's Cron.
Cron up the outside. He finds that's Keaton on the far side now up top. And now a plethora of subs coming in for both Harriman and Oneida. We'll try to highlight Oneida's here for you quickly. Josh Cole.
Kenneth Van Hook, 31. Torres, and
20.
17 George Klein, isn't it?
Yep, and then also number 6, Justin Lynch, also re-entering the game. For Harriman, it was number 25 coming into the contest. That is, if it'll open up for me here, Diego Ibarra, and also I think it was number 30, Caden Godsey, also coming into the game. Here's Cole looking into the middle for James. Now Jones going to take it away off of James once again. Again, Levi super active in the box right now. And a foul going to be called against the Indians. Free kick for the Blue Devils. Indians leading 1-0 here. 16 minutes to go in the first half. Blue Devils will take the free kick. It'll be Nichols out of the goal. That ball is flying off this surface tonight. It's dried out drastically. That hard hop off a lot of these deep kicks. Ball's got a lot of bounce to it this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Lynch. Lynch looks up. Finds Klein. Klein trying to play through to a running Miles Laxton. Laxton going to come back up with it. He's going to try to find James, but it's going to be cleared out by Harriman's number 2. It's Cameron Show. Time called. Didn't stop the clock.
Didn't stop. Okay. Got some blood?
No, had a wristband on.
Mm.
That official being very kind in that because we saw that's usually an automatic yellow. That's usually an automatic yellow card for an improperly equipped player is how that is actually stated.
In the ladies' game, we've seen that with earrings.
We have. Going to be played all the way back to Big Gav. He's well outside of his box here. He's going to find Josh Cole near side. Cole has it as he's battling for it. Trying to battle here once again. Now Cole chips it around, trying to get it up to teammates. Harriman still just packing the box as much as possible right now. And thus far has kept Oneida out from the goal except for the one goal.
Yeah, that we see a lot of that, Bo. Everybody wants to back the box on these Indians, but we're still getting such great looks. It's just, ball's got to go hit the back of the net at some point. Always pressure.
Oh, great ball was trying to be played through there to James from Klein, but it was deflected away. Here's Van Hook. He's going to try to play a through ball up. Doesn't get there. Now here's Yancey. Comes out wide now to Jones. Jones, this one touched off just a little too much. Actually, Jones still comes away with it. Deflected away. Now here's Levi James. He's just going to drive straight through. Ball's on the backside, and it gets just wide. Making that run there was Miles Laxton. He nearly came up with it. Here's Mason Keaton coming into the game. Also Caden Cron, as they're going to give Alex Jones and Levi James a breather. Twelve and a half to play first half. As Harriman's going to play it short and to the outside of the box. Taken away by the Indians. Cron looking to the middle field. He's got a run. Ball's played off to the wide side. So he was looking for Miles Laxton. That one's going to trickle out. And it will be another goal kick for the Blue Devils. I would venture to say shot differential in this one. Of course, that one was not a shot. Shot differential is exponentially higher for Oneida, comparatively.
Yes.
And will probably stay that way for the majority of this contest, as long as Oneida continues to push the way that they are. Here's Yancey. He's going to find Lynch in the middle of the field. He looks up, looking for that run. Here's Klein. Deflected off and cleared away once again. Headed on by Kennedy. He finds Lynch, middle of the field. Nice turn on that ball by Lynch as he finds Cron, near side. He makes the turn. Plays in, middle of the field. There's George Klein with the shot, and that one's going to sail just high. Klein with another nice look there for the Indians. Just cannot find the back of the net. And as you said, eventually those are going to start finding some pay dirt.
You get enough practice before the real thing hits the back of the net. No, I love the aggressiveness.
Oh, they're going to say actually that was deflected and it's going to be a corner kick for the Indians.
I didn't see that either, but
Klein will take the corner. Venture to say you're looking back post right here for Wyatt Yancey. Headed out, it's going to be another corner. Klein, again, this one deflected off again. Throw in for the Indians. Near side. Klein will take it. Nice hard throw in. This one's going to get to Miles Laxton. Plays back. No, still going to control. Now he plays back. With no one there.
no one.
Ball plays up. Van Hook stops it. Harriman lets that one play through. And now Harriman still with possession. They play out wide. Harriman going back out wide. Yancey there to take it away. And up for the Indians. This is Torres. Finds Mason Keaton. It's deflected off. It'll be a throw in for the Indians. Far side of the field. The Indians with it. This is Lynch, midfield. Plays up. Klein has possession now. Works to the middle of the field. Still with it. Looks out wide. Finds Cron. Back to Klein. Nice touch. George Klein fires off. This was deflected to the foot of Keaton. And now cleared away. Again, great shot opportunities, but kudos to Mr. Nichols between the posts, as he has been very active, but in a positive way for the Blue Devils, because he has definitely held off a couple of easy goals that Oneida could have had.
No doubt. Kudos to that young man. He's playing the first half of his life, no doubt.
Here's Harriman trying to deflect off. Will Keaton save? He does, far side. Keaton. Back to him. This one's going to go across the end line, and it will be a goal kick. If the official looks up, we've got a couple subs coming into the game, and they will enter the game. This is for Harriman, number 8, Joshua Hanson, and number 16, Ethan Gould. Levi James re-enters the game. Also Ashton Moreland. Harriman playing the short ball. Levi James, he takes it away. There's going to be some contact, and is that in the box is the question. It looked very, very close.
I think they're going to call it just outside.
Just outside of the box. Free kick for the Indians.
It's going to be indirect, Bo.
You know what? I'm not sure. It should be a direct kick right there. Should be.
The 4-man wall for Harriman.
Yeah, but he's got to give them 10. They've got to give them 10 yards. There is no way that is 10 yards.
Well, it has been counted off by.
That is the shortest 10 yards I've ever seen. There's no way that that's 10 yards. Klein's going to fire off. What a shot and a goal for George Klein.
George Klein with a goal for Oneida.
What a goal by George Klein with just over 6 minutes to play in the first half. 2-0, the Indians lead on a brilliant ball from George Klein.
I don't think it hit anything but green grass in front of it. That was beautiful, George.
6:05 to play, first half. This one's going to go, yes, now it's going to go out of bounds off of Harriman. Throw in for the Indians. Can they get it over the head? They do. But taken away. Here's Levi James. He's going to still battle for it. He's going to come away with it. Finds the middle of the box. But unfortunately, there are 4 white shirts right there waiting for it. Here's James. He's going to find Mason Keaton. This one touched off just a little too hard. Klein's going to take it away. Deflected away. Shot by Torres. Just going to sail high. The Indians continuing to fire. It's a 2-0 lead right now over the Blue Devils. This game could easily be about 5 or 6-0 by a matter of inches.
Easily.
Ball gets through. Harriman's going to possess far side. Oneida takes away. It's Lynch. Looking for Keaton. Now taken back away from Harriman as they look to work up the outside. Torres steps in front, deflects it out. It'll be a throw in for Harriman. Cron. Lynch. Lynch with it. Drops back. Goes to Yancey. And they're going to play it all the way back to Big G. This is something that Coach Keaton talked about, playing it all the way from the back and playing through the field. Nice ball. And Moreland going to play back again. This one deflected off and just past us. Throw in for the Indians, or excuse me, throw in for the Blue Devils just in front of the Indian bench. Ball thrown in, deflected off. Lynch turns, finds James. James with possession. He's going to look at the outside of the field, and what a run by Caden Cron. He's in green grass, crossed in. There's Keaton. Shot off, deflected, and somehow, again, what a brilliant piece there by the Indians. Unfortunately, just a simple deflection, though, saves Harriman from another goal. Now Harriman attacking up the left side. Taken away by Moreland, deflected off, and now going to be cleared away by Reese Kennedy. Throw in for Harriman right at midfield. The Blue Devils get it in. James takes it away quickly. Looks to the middle of the field. Was looking for Klein. Klein now with possession. Plays the through ball, looking for Mason Keaton. Mason Keaton up the outside, but Nichols is there.
Needed that just a little more inside. Right idea, though.
A little more inside, maybe take just a little touch off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ball booted through, deflected out twice. Harriman going to try to play through. Nice ball through.
Mm-hmm.
Deflected away off of Kennedy. That one, stinger off the hamstrings. This was taken away again by Harriman. Ball's going to get over the touchline. It'll be
should be a goal, yes.
Goal kick for the Indians. As we are just over 2 minutes away from halftime. Reese Kennedy will take the goal kick. Sub coming into for the Indians, Quentin Cruz will enter the game as he's going to give Mr. Lynch a break. Ball deflected through, and look at the bounce right here. Mason Keaton on the run. Will he get to it? He does get to it. It's off the post. My goodness. Talk about flipping fields quickly. Cruz to the outside. Now Torres with it. Drops back to Cruz. Cruz, this one's deflected off, and now here's Cole. Cole has it taken away from him. Yancey and Cole both battling for it. Some contact off the outside. And a
Corner kick, Harriman.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Harriman with a corner. Opportunity here. With just under a minute to play in the first half. Harriman trying to set it up exactly how they want it. They have 5 in the box. Ball played up. Big G, he's going to secure it quickly. How quickly can he flip the field? He's going to try to flip it quick with this humongous boot. Off the second hop. Can Mason Keaton get to it? He does. Mason plays outside. Makes the turn. Ball played to the center of the field. Levi James has it taken away. It's going to be booted through. Cleared out. It's going to go over the timeline, and we are very near the half, and that is the half. Indians lead 2-0 over the Blue Devils of Harriman. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have some halftime statistics as well as second half action here shortly on Oneida Indians Live. And back here on Oneida Indians Live as we get set for second half action. As 40 minutes goes back up on the board. Pair of goals for the Indians in the first half. The first one coming off of a brilliant pass from Levi James to Mason Keaton as he extends that career scoring goal mark for the Indians. Gave the Indians a 1-0 lead, and then shortly before the end of the first half, it was George Klein off a direct kick just outside the box. So he found the lower left 90 for goal number 2, and that is where we stand. It's a 2-0 lead for the Indians heading into the second half here against the Blue Devils of Harriman. Bo Kidd, Stuart Jones here with the call. And Stuart, first off, before we get started here in the second half, the Indians already on the field. I want to take some time to thank everybody involved with our broadcast here this evening. Lucas Laxton, of course, on the cam. Riley Laxton down on the field with some highlights as well. Stuart, of course, for the color commentary tonight. Our brainchild behind this operation, Clayton Posey down there, directing and producing for us this evening, as well as our great tech support and help from the IH Sports Network and Greg Bond. We thank everyone for jumping in on the broadcast here this evening. Really enjoying doing this and bringing you all this action here in the spring. We don't get to do this very often, but now that we are getting things rolling, we're hearing a lot of good positive response from it. We thank you all for that as we hope to bring you some more of this action throughout the spring. We will have your first Lady Indians softball matchup later on this week. The schedule right now, as long as Mother Nature is nice to us, we are planning to bring you the Lady Indians against Sunbright on Thursday from Jackie Lay Sports Complex up at Bear Creek. Second half ready to start. And the clock winds. The Indians with possession to start it off. George Klein with it. They'll work it up. That's Miles Laxton. Looking for George Klein. It's going to be deflected up, and Harriman will possess midfield. Trying to work quickly through the mid. Josh Cole trying to battle for it. Good turn. Wow! Clock's going to stop there, and that may be a yellow.
Straight. You brought out the wrong card, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe it's just going to be a yellow. Didn't expect a red off that, but definitely gave, I would venture to say, gave the young man from Harriman number 20, as I try to pull that back up here.
30 seconds in, already some action and some a tense moment there if you're a Harriman fan.
That was Michael Garcia getting the yellow card as he'll come out of the game and be replaced by number 30, Caden Godsey. As he took out not only Josh Cole, but one of his own players as well.
Yeah, it was a three-way traffic jam on that one. But
yeah, that young man was the Mack truck that withstood it all. He came in like an absolute bowling ball. George Klein going to step up and take away possession. Looking for Levi James. He just outruns the defense of Harriman. Plays the ball brilliantly into the middle. Torres can't get enough on that one. It's going to be deflected out and a throw in for the Indians. Torres was looking to use the right foot. I think if he could use the left foot right there, he's got an opportunity to put that one in the back of the net.
Mm-hmm.
Headed on by Keaton. He looks for Torres. Ball's going to be brought down, and now Harriman's going to have it near side. Down the sideline, Harriman player just falls with contact on that one. And now quickly, Oneida with possession. They're going to try to push, but this one's going to be deflected out. It'll be a throw in for the Indians deep in their attacking third. Wyatt Yancey, he's going to come up and take it. This young man has got some arms. Gets it into the box, headed on by Keaton. Brought down. Torres heads it on. Ball still up in the air in the box. Klein still battling for it. Ball's played through. Now booted up into the air once again. Still in the box. Lynch, he's going to fire off a shot again. This one's going to be, though, into the awaiting arms of Mr. Trevor Nichols.
We had about 7 headers on that possession. And one good attempt there. One good shot. It just didn't fall.
Harriman still trying to possess. Miles Laxton coming through there like a bull, trying to get to that one. Levi James, he takes it away, makes the turn. Looks to play into the center of the field. There's George Klein. He'll deflect it off, and it'll be a goal kick. Oneida back on the attack, though. Relentless offensive attack thus far. Goal kick. Nichols takes it. A low line drive. Goes to the foot of Ashton Moreland. Tries to play through. It's taken away by Harriman. Cole trying to battle, and they're going to get him with the foul. Harriman will set up for the free kick right at midfield. They play ball just short, but now Moreland going to take it away quickly. Here's Klein. He's going to look up and find 2 running Indians down the right side. Will Nichols get to it? He does, but just in time. As Levi James was closing distance quickly. Throw in to the Indians. It's James again, far side. He looks to the middle of the field. There's Mason Keaton awaiting it. But it's going to be poked away by Harriman once again. Deflected up again. Ashton Moreland has been extremely active yet again for the Indians this time around. Here's James. Plays a nice ball into the middle, but Nichols sitting right there, waiting for it. 2-0. Indians still lead. This one headed on by Cole. Deflected off of Harriman. It's going to be a throw-in for the Indians. Torres down the line. Here's Mason Keaton with it. He's going to make the turn. He's going to play a ball off his left foot. Goes all the way through into the waiting feet of a Blue Devil at midfield. Laxton back to Lynch. Lynch plays middle. There's Klein. He's going to try to run it down, but it's taken away by Harriman, and they're going to play it up near sideline. There's Wyatt Yancey making the run. Beautiful move by Yancey. Turning field. Here's Lynch. Lynch looking up. Was looking for Keaton, but this one is going to get stopped. Cole with it. No, excuse me, that's going to go to Yancey. Yancey going to play all the way back to Kennedy. Kennedy going to go all the way back to Big G in the box. Big G plays back up now. Here's Josh Cole. Makes the turn. Finds Lynch. Lynch looks up. I think he was looking there for George Klein. Ball's going to track out. Throw in for the Indians. He finds James quickly. James, coming towards the middle of the box. Goes through one defender. Here's Klein. He's going to get deflected off, and that should be – they're going to say it's a goal kick. I thought it was deflected, but it was not. Alex Jones enters the game for the Indians. Into the game for Harriman is number 6. That is Nathan Smith. Harriman, a good size roster this year for the Blue Devils.
I do believe they have a new coach down there.
I believe you're correct. Harriman with possession, midfield. This was going to be taken away by Torres. Torres looks up, finds Mason Keaton. Keaton makes a turn. What a beautiful ball through. But again, just too many white shirts packing the box. Throw in for the Indians. It's Torres with it. He finds Keaton. Keaton, nice touch. He'll cross the ball into the middle of the field. This one's deflected out. Again, so many white jerseys. Torres again puts one into the middle. This one shot off, and it's hauled in by Nichols. Stuart, I don't know about you, but every time I've looked up into the box here, especially second half, I've seen anywhere from 6 to 7 Harriman jerseys inside that big box.
That's a lot of legs to get it through. If you're
It's
trying
a
to,
lot of legs. That's a lot of meat to get through. If you're Oneida, you want to try to play that ball through, but at some point, I think you got to look at maybe taking a shot or two from outside that 18. Here's Keaton. Plays up. Looks to make the turn. Nice turn. Nice touch by Keaton. This one going to be tackled on, and it will be a corner kick for the Indians.
corner kick, Oneida.
On the near side. George Klein's going to take. This is where the Indians have had numerous opportunities this year. Haven't really capitalized on one, though, just yet.
For a backside header here.
Klein plays it right into the center. This one's going off of Miles Laxton, deflected away by Yancey, fired off by Kennedy, deflected off. It's going to be another corner.
Corner kick, Oneida. Opportunity abound right in that box. And once again, frustratingly enough, you just can't find the back of that net.
Klein again. Sets up. Ball played off. Backside. Going to get through all the way to James. Plays it off. Shot off by Keaton's going to sail high. Goal kick for Harriman.
Mason was going to get his money worth on that kick for sure. I don't blame him. But some of those balls, I just can't believe just aren't going in the back of the net right now. I'm just astounded.
And
Harriman has a lot to do with that. They really do.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice play into the middle. There's Keaton. Going to be touched off. Here's Klein. Can he make it through? He does.
Nice
What
touch.
Another nice goal for the Indians. George Klein with his second goal of the game. That's assisted by Mason Keaton. And it gives the Indians a 3-0 lead. 31 minutes to play. Three 0 now. The Indians lead it. Pair of goals from George Klein, one from Mason Keaton. And look here. Here's Levi James. He's into the box. He's going to play one through, and quickly the Indians back on the board again. This time, Levi James straight through the middle for the Indians, and it's 4-0. The Indians lead. Harriman with it. Play out to the outside. Oneida. We talked about it. Finally, those opportunities starting to come through for Oneida. Here's George Klein once again. He's going to get all the way through the box, but this time going to be cleared out.
I think the lid finally come off the basket, so to speak, or the back of the net on the last couple of minutes here, Bo.
It seemed like there was a clear shield on the front of the net for about 30 minutes or so.
Part of that was the keeper. He's done a tremendous job, but there's not much he can do when you get some wide open looks. They've got to go through eventually. George Klein set to throw in on the far side. Looking for Levi on a run.
Levi firing off like a man possessed right now. It's going to be a throw in And it's going to be a throw in deep for the Indians. Into the box it goes. Keaton plays back. He's looking for Lynch. Lynch off the crossbar. Here's Klein with it now. It's going to be cleared away. Wyatt Yancey now will possess. Pulls it down. Wyatt Yancey going to fire one off. It's deflected. Keaton plays it back into some open territory. Yancey going to play back in now to the feet of Harriman. Can Keaton take this one away? He does. It's to Klein. Klein with the left foot goes through one. This one's deflected out, and it's going to be a corner kick once again.
Corner kick, Oneida.
For Oneida.
Looks like Alex Jones, the freshman, is going to take this corner.
Jones sets it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Indians in the box. Played up, headed on. It's going to be still in the box. Comes down to the feet of Kennedy. Here's Moreland. He's going to head it back up. All the way back up to Kennedy. Now Lynch and cleared away. Moreland looking to try to play wide, and now it's going to be a foot race.
Kicks it out on the right side of the flag.
He was trying to play out wide, I understand. Substitutions into the game. We've got a new goalkeeper coming in for Harriman. That is number 12, Landon Jackson. Also number 22, Colby Nichols, coming back into the game. For the Indians, Miles Laxton enters. As well as Quentin Cruz coming into the game.
Another whistle start. Oh.
So we apologize to any of our viewers. We've had some technical difficulties with our video stream. We'll still give you the play-by-play as much as possible. For Harriman now, stepping up and clearing it away. Oneida looks to take it away, and they will. Ashton Moreland looks up. Plays into some empty space. Oneida putting on the pressure. It'll go out of bounds, and the Indians will have it for a throw-in deep in their attacking third.
Corner kick, Oneida.
Another corner kick for the Indians.
George Klein set to take this one.
Klein will step into it as we have some substitutions coming into the game for the Indians. Levi James enters the game, and a new keeper for the Indians. Ty Duncan going to get into the ball game, as well as Van Hook entering the game for Oneida.
Levi James now set to take this corner, Bo.
Levi with the ball. Corner kick played in. Goes to Wyatt Yancey as he continues to battle. James going to have control with it once again on the outside. Nice move by Levi. He plays the ball into the middle. Here's Cron. He was looking to to control and take the shot. Kennedy now has it. It's played out. Here's Lynch. Lynch makes the turn, middle of the field. Looking to switch fields and taken away by Harriman. Step by Van Hook. Slows it down. He takes possession. And now Cruz. He'll play up. Try to clear into the middle field. Here's Van Hook. Plays it out wide. Can Jones run it down? He does.
Still battle on that far sideline. Looks like Harriman kicked it out.
James outside. Ball played in. Beautiful ball. Here's Cron. Cron shot off the post. He rebounds and gets the goal himself. Caden Cron with the goal. Makes it 5-0 Indians. Clock stays wound now as the Indians lead 5-0. Alex Torres will come into the game. To Lynch. Lynch with the ball, deflected back and secured by Nichols. Or excuse me, I apologize. That is not Nichols. That's the new goalkeeper for Harriman. That is Landon Jackson. Jackson gets it out. We apologize to any of our viewers as we had some technical difficulties. We should be back and up and running now. Again, if you missed anything right there, Caden Cron added a 5th goal off of a shot, deflection, and his own rebound. And Oneida leads 5-0.
With a running clock now.
With a running clock, we are at 22 minutes. 22 and a half minutes and counting.
What an effort back there. That was, I do believe, Torres run that ball down and keep it in bounds. Just on this side of the touchline.
That was Cruz on that one. Torres back to Cruz. Cruz playing into the middle. He finds Cron again. Harriman gets it back, but Cruz with the nice hustle. Deflected out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Indians. Up. Down the far sideline. Ball played into the middle of the field, deflected out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Indians yet again. Substitution for the Indians is number 35, Veet Tran, going to get into the ball game, as well as number 23. That is Nathaniel Sexton. And number 2, Ashton Moreland, going to return. Illegal throw in by the Indians. It'll be Harriman possession now. Harriman trying to battle through. Looking in the middle of the field, taken away by Cruz. Looks up, Miles Laxton down the far side. He'll turn, possess, drop back. Landon Terry. Landon Terry looking to play a ball up and through. It's going to be deflected by Harriman and a throw-in for the Indians. It'll be Terry taking. Indians with some youthful and fresh legs into the ball game. Nice save by Miles Laxton.
Count, I think 5 freshmen out there at the moment. That's pretty much youth. A lot of sophomores out there too.
Let's see. See Ty Duncan out there in the goal. You got Nathaniel Sexton. Ashton Moreland's out there.
Try to set everybody.
Veet Tran.
Another freshman.
Cron. don't know if I said Miles Laxton already or not. Alex Jones is out there as well.
Maybe 6.
I mean, just a lot of youth out there, but a lot of great talent out there that's up and coming for the Indians.
Yeah, we followed all these kids, freshmen, sophomores, well, all of it, seniors. We followed them from middle school and what Oneida's built in soccer.
Nathaniel turns and gets that one out. Here's Landon Terry now as Harriman trying to threaten up top.
See some pressure from back of the defense. There it was.
Couple subs due in for Harriman. Nice run
Got
on
one
that through ball. As Harriman's going to finally take possession back. Will the Indians get it back? No, Harriman possesses midfield. Ball's played through, but Ashton Moreland's going to kick it back up. This is off Veet Tran. Veet Tran near side. He's going to take it up the sideline. Oh, as he think he had enough time to stay on that one, but it's going to be a throw in for Harriman. And now a substitution into the game for Harriman. You're going to have number 6, Nathan Smith, come into the game, as well as number 60, Hakeem Gallagher. Or Gallagher, I'm sorry. Not Gallagher, Gallagher. Come into the game, a senior for Harriman. Throw in for the Blue Devils. Indians with the lead, 5-0 here this evening over the Blue Devils in district action. Indians will get that second district win tonight, as if this score holds, they'll move to 2-1 in district play. Nice effort there, as it'll be a throw in for Harriman. Another substitution in for the Blue Devils will be number 8, Joshua Hansen. 12.5 to play here on Oneida Indians Live. Once again, thank you to all of our viewers here this evening. I believe this is our 4th contest now that we've done for soccer. Stuart.
And a few middle school ones in there to boot.
We have.
Video only, but giving an opportunity to showcase these spring sports athletes is what Oneida Indians Live has been able to do.
Blessing in disguise, to be quite honest.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy bringing you every chance we can here for our spring sport athletes. Ball cleared away. Nice play by Nathaniel Sexton. Brought down, and Ashton Moreland will clear out. Veet Tran with it near side. That was Cruz looking with it. Ball's going to get back. Now here's Van Hook trying to catch up with Harriman. He does a great job. Ty Duncan right there will secure. And what an arm by Ty Duncan.
Wow.
He looked at Big G and said, "You can kick it that far? Guess what? My arms will get it that far." Van Hook looking for the big through ball. It's going to be deflected away. And now Landon Terry is going to play one up deep. Miles Laxton, great hustle. And now cleared away. That ball's looking for something in the concession stand.
Leaped high into the air to get ahead on that one.
Number 13 for Harriman coming into the game. That is Nicholas Robertson, as well as, Nicholas Robinson. And number 24, Jason Chen coming into the game. For the Indians, number 33, Evan Jeffers coming into the game as he'll replace Miles Laxton. Again, this is something that Coach Keaton said he was hoping to do, get some of his young guys a little bit of time this evening.
It's hard to get JV action, and JV games scheduled. A lot of teams on our schedule don't play a lot of those either, and you want to have some minutes for these younger freshmen, sophomores.
Deflected. The Indians with it in the box. It's going to be cleared out by Harriman. Van Hook heads it on. I think Sexton tracks back, and he will control. Free kick. Now for Harriman. Not sure exactly what the free kick was going to be called for.
I didn't see
Unless there may
anything.
have been an inadvertent handball that we didn't see. I did see a whole lot of contact. But either way, it'll be a free kick for Harriman right at midfield. Taking the kick will be, that's actually number 10. That's Trevor Nichols, who's come into the game, the original goalkeeper into the game for Harriman. Evan Jeffers now with it. Drops back to Sexton. Ball's going to get all the way through. Substitutions into the game. Harriman brings in number 28. That's Caden Whitehead. And for the Indians, Bo Chamberlain into the game.
You hear the encouragement from his teammates on the sidelines for Bo.
Van Hook will take the throw. Looking to get something into the middle of the field. Beat Tran still battling for it. Harriman drops back. They'll control midfield. Van Hook deflects this pass off. Kicked off by Chamberlain. As Chamberlain puts one, unfortunately, off of a Harriman player.
We got a foul here.
I don't think it was a foul. I think that ball was just.
He checking out
I
this
think
young
he's
man.
just checking out the young man
Okay.
from Harriman, making sure that he's okay.
Good. Safety should always be the top priority on these young student athletes.
Yeah, and they're going to request a sub. That young man took a
Call for the
pretty hard shot off the face. Blue Devils will send a pair of subs in. It's number 25, Diego Ibarra, as well as number 95, Jeremiah Huff. Young man took a pretty hard shot there off the face. We said it just over 12 and a half minutes to play. Deflected back. It's going to be a throw in for the Indians in front of the Harriman bench. Another subs into the game. More subs into the game for the Indians. Number 4, Brody Collette comes into the game, as well as number 36, Elijah Murphy. As we hit the 12-minute mark.
Look at Van Hook fight and took the ball back possession there. Middle of the field.
Throw in for the Indians. Into the box. And now played up. Here's Harriman trying to make the run.
Bo Chamberlain
Chamberlain's stepping up, and he'll deflect it out.
closing in on that ball.
Harriman with a throw in just in front of the Indians bench. Throw in's going to go back into the defense of Harriman. This ball going to be played well high and up right at midfield. Coming down. Chamberlain finds Van Hook. Van Hook looking up. Looks out wide. That one just a little too much mustard on that one. Doesn't know his own strength. Throw in for Harriman. Near side. It's going to be taken away by the Indians. Ball's in the box. Alex Jones with it deflected off. As nearing a goal there for the Indians.
Like Elijah Murphy on that
It
far
was
side.
Elijah Murphy.
Just into the game. Almost had a deflected goal.
What a way to come into a ball game if you'd have been able to secure that one.
Mm-hmm.
Landon Jackson. Set to boot this one away on the goal kick. Van Hook, nice job of deflecting down. Here's Tran. Tran running that one down between 3 defenders for Harriman. It's going to be a free kick for the Indians.
Veet got kind of ping-ponged around in there, but come out the better of that one with the whistle.
Van Hook to take the freebie. Van Hook, he's just going to fire one off.
Wow.
Jackson. Looks like he's going to look to boot this one away. He does. Played off. Here's Van Hook back with it again. Middle of the field. Looks wide. Harriman up with it. Van Hook still with it.
What about that effort from Van Hook?
He's going to get taken down. And now it's going to be a free kick for the Indians just outside the box. Van Hook's going to take. They're going to back up Harriman. Got to give them the 10.
Young man standing right on the ball.
Yeah, I don't think
Not
you're going to be able to stand right
sure.
there, sir.
That'd be more useful back toward the back post. There he goes.
That's still a pretty close 10.
Did I just see the ball? Van Hook booted from midfield.
I don't know
there.
if I want to stand in front of that as they continue to inch forward.
They're
Not sure if I want to stand like that.
okay.
Van Hook. He's going to bend it back post. Nearly puts it in off back post. Headed on. Thing is pinballed around in the box.
I thought it was going. Wow.
My goodness. Bo Chamberlain brings it down. And now back to it. Beat Tran. It's going to be deflected off of him. The Indians booted back up. Harriman trying to possess far side of the field at midfield. Elijah Strunk trying to fight that one away. Or excuse me, Elijah Murphy, I apologize. Deflected out. It'll be a throw in for Harriman. Harriman trying to possess. Booted away by Chamberlain. Far side, Elijah Murphy again. Trying to battle for it. Throw in. No, Harriman going to take it away. Ball's going to get away. It'll be a goal kick for the Indians, and looks like we're going to have a pair of subs coming into the game for Oneida. Into the game for Oneida comes number 25, Sam Eckstein, and number 15, Gaga Zibzabadze. From the Republic of Georgia. Young man joined the Oneida football team as he came in as a foreign exchange student this year, now playing a little bit of soccer. But, of course, back home in Georgia, natural sport, rugby. Harriman with it. Trying to come up the far sideline. Deflected away. Bo Chamberlain. Ball's going to be off of Harriman and a throw in for the Indians.
I always love to see teammates on the sidelines. They've given their all. They've extended the lead out here, and now they're getting behind their teammates who maybe not get as much playing time as them. That's what being a good teammate's all about.
Bo Chamberlain, again, trying to stick that foot in there and get this one secured. Ty Duncan, he'll boot it away. Nice boot by Ty.
Showed off his arm earlier. This time he said, hey, guys, I got a foot too.
Headed on by Landon Terry. Making the run is Caden Cron. This one's going to be deflected away. Will Harriman get to it before it touches over the touch line? They do, but it'll be a throw in deep for the Indians now in their attacking third. Looks like Landon Terry on the far side. Deep throw, looking for Cron. Comes down to Tran. Eckstein with it, and taken away by Harriman. They're going to make the run up the left side. Far side. Harriman trying to bring the Indians out just a little bit. Ball played through, deflected by Nathaniel Sexton. Ty Duncan will come out secure. Another good boot by Ty Duncan. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Veet Tran plays it off into some empty space. Can Cron get to it? No, it'll be booted out, and it'll be a throw-in deep for the Indians in the third again. Throw in quickly. Goes to Cron. Cron makes the turn. Just outside the box. Here's Harriman running back. Eckstein. Excuse me, no, that's not Eckstein. That's Evan Jeffers with it. Cron plays the ball far side. Brought down to Murphy. Here it is. Shot in a goal! Evan Jeffers with the goal for the Indians. 6-0 Indians lead. What a goal by Evan Jeffers. Indians with a 6-0 lead now over Harriman. We are under 4 minutes to play, just over 3 minutes to play. Ball in play. Harriman with it midfield. Cron takes it away. Here's Veet Tran. Tran looking into the middle of the field. He takes it away once again. And here's Eckstein to Tran. Tran looking to go outside. Landon Terry steps in. He'll take it. Jeffers right there again. Here's Cron. Ball's right in front of the box. It's going to be cleared out. Ball cleared back up for the Indians. This one takes a hard hit. Tran. Eckstein trying to play up through the middle. Here's Landon Terry. Ball's through. And now going to be secured by Jackson. Gaga Zibzabadze comes up and puts a hard boot onto it. Deflected away. I'll tell you, that is not a young man that I really want to get in front of.
Rugby?
If he's coming at me at full speed.
No,
He's
sir.
about 220 pounds, and he is a solid rock. Tran looks through. What a beautiful ball to Cron.
Veet.
What a pass.
Nice pass.
Caden Cron with another goal. This one off of a beautiful pass from Veet Tran. Makes it 7-0 Indians with 1.5 minutes to play. These young guys coming in for the Indians and getting every bit that they can out of this end of game time. Jackson.
Harriman's going to try to play some keep away this last minute and a half of action. Minute of action.
1 minute remaining in the match.
Harriman at the far side. Eckstein.
Wow.
He's going to play into some empty space.
Oh.
Landon Terry, he's going to make the run. The header. It's in. Landon Terry. Sam Eckstein with the assist. That makes it 8-0. As we are under 20 seconds to play, I believe. And that is your ball game. The Indians put 6 on the board in the second half as they come away with an 8-0 lead or win here over the Blue Devils of Harriman this evening. Indians improved to 3-7 overall on the year, 2-1 in district play. Harriman drops to 1-4-1 on the year. We'll take a break, come back, post-game comments with head coach Derek Keaton here shortly on Oneida Indians Live. Don't think so. I'm just switching back and forth between my 30s and my minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
Something for the rest of us, bro.
4 years of prom and got to go again this year. First time I've been to a prom in
You got
almost 20 years.
chaperone. I did that year before last.
Yeah.
I did that. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. Because I said, I don't know what my high school prom. I could take my favorite prom date with my wife, you know, so it was a good experience.
I'm a junior sponsor this year. Well, my wife's got plans already, so I'm just going.
You're going stag?
Yeah, I'm going stag.
Is Carrie not going with you?
No, she's got some plans to go visit some friends over in Williamsburg. So I understand.
What's your problem?
Yeah.
Where's she from?
Carrie?
Yeah.
Little small town, Tampico, Indiana.
Tampico, Indiana.
It is a tiny little town.
Y'all
and it's Cumberland's, right?
Didn't meet until junior year either.
Okay.
Next time you see her, call her a home wrecker for me.
Home wrecker. I got you.
I mean, when I'm saying it's a small town, we're talking 15 minutes to the nearest gas station, 20 minutes to the nearest Walmart. I mean, it's literally, you go to one side, or you look to one side of her house, it's soybeans, to the other side, it's cornfield. You look across the way, it's probably watermelon. That's about it. I mean, it's farm.
That sounds like my kind of place.
It's pure farmland. Dick? And back with post-game comments from head coach Derek Keaton. Coach, first 40 minutes of this contest, the Indians got in the score column early, put another one on later on in the second half. Your starters, though, pretty dominant up top against a Harriman team that, honestly, now you take a look at it out there, they've got quite a few numbers. This is probably one of the larger Harriman teams we've seen in maybe the last 5, 6, 7 years.
You're right. They're building back. This is first year coach, and he's been assistant for a long time, and they're doing a good job. They're building on defense right now, is what they're doing. And you've seen it in the first half. We had 17 shots for 2 goals, but that we told them we knew exactly how this game was going to be. That's why many times we went back to go forward and attack, build up from the back line, and they did that. And we second half it kind of worked out. What you do is if you've got a team that's maybe low on numbers, you just continue to work them all over the field, spread them out. And you heard me the whole first half telling your wingers to get wide, and they were playing too narrow in the middle of the field, but anyway, they adjusted, and very, very pleased. You've seen a lot of smiling faces. A lot of guys got in the scoring column tonight and assist column tonight. And to be honest with you, Bo, this team needed that.
Yes.
They've been running the gauntlet. But, I mean, these guys were having fun. They love each other. And just very thankful.
And then you talk about it. Of course, Mason Keaton gets on the board in the first half. George Klein also off a really nice set piece as well. Gives you the 2-0 lead at the half. You come out early second half. Scoring started to open up a little bit more. And then all of a sudden you bring in a lot of youth off that sideline. And we talk about the youth. You've had a lot of youth on the field throughout the year.
Yes.
No question about it. But then you bring in more youth on the sideline. You bring in some older kids that are in first year, of being a part of the program and everything. But these kids, They gave everything they had, and all of a sudden, 6 goals in the second half.
Yeah.
An explosion of offense for your guys.
Yeah, we were very pleased with the way they moved it. A couple of guys I'll mention there. First off, man, Kenneth Van Hook.
Oh, great.
I was so happy for that young man.
Great
He's
effort
coming
tonight.
off injury. It's been difficult. We've been playing so many good athletic teams. It's been a challenge coming off that injury, and just happy for him tonight. Caden Cron, I keep telling everybody, he's got oodles of talent, and he got 2 goals, and you've seen that left foot finish. It popped the back of the net. He's still having to continue to grow and learn, and the pressure of being a forward and all those things. But Veet came in. You've seen Veet give a great pass, and we've seen that in practice. He knows he's battling. He was going against 3 guys out there, and so it was great. Landon Terry, so happy for that young man. As soon as they kicked it, I said, Landon Terry's got this. I've seen that kid do this so many times, and he's had a tough year. He started out and then had a little bit of sickness and different things going on with him, and he's kept a great attitude, and I'm just very thankful. And that's the thing, Bo. We've got 9 seniors. Not all of them play all the time.
Correct.
And you've got to have a lot of maturity. You got some young talent, and we're still meshing all of that together. But these guys love each other. We've got 26 young men on this team. We try as coaches to share the Lord to them, the Lord Jesus Christ. We try to live that in front of them, and these guys are so responsive. We've got a culture that tries to honor Him, is what we try to do, Bo. And so very thankful for this school, thankful for what y'all doing here as well. This is awesome. These young men are so excited,
Well, we enjoy bringing it to everyone out there. We've had a very good response with this over the last couple of weeks, so we love doing it for them. Now, you get another district win here tonight. You move to 2-1 now in district play.
Yes.
You got another district game coming up on Thursday. Friday, as you're going to travel over to Greenback.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What do we expect to see from the Cherokees?
Greenback, I always said this, they're the one school smaller than us, and they do more with less. I mean, when you're talking, 225 kids?
Yeah,
and
probably somewhere in there.
The guy does a great job. Rob does a wonderful job over there. We got to be ready to go. They've played some teams very tough over there. Anytime you go on the road, it's going to be different. But we're starting to turn and look at May now and get prepared, and the schedule has got us prepared. This team's going to be hungry, Bo. I would be shocked if they don't finish well, okay, because there's some things took place on this field Friday night that I think was a big motivator for them. And, Kingston came in here and played just a tremendous game, and it was Warriors. Great game. Somebody had to lose it. Nobody deserved to lose it, but somebody had to lose it, and that was us. But I think we learned a lot in that game and using it as tremendous motivation to be able to go forward and finish out the district strong. And we're excited. I mean, this is fun. I mean, if you can't enjoy this, man, there's something wrong here.
Coach, great win. We'll talk to you here next
Okay,
week.
Sounds good. Thanks, Bo.
Absolutely. That was post-game comments from head coach Derek Keaton, as we will wrap it up for this evening. An 8-0 victory for the Indians tonight over the Blue Devils of Harriman here on Oneida Indians Live. For everyone involved with the broadcast, Clayton Posey, Lucas Laxton, Riley Laxton, Greg Bond as well, Stuart Jones, this is Bo Kidd signing off. The Indians victorious tonight over Harriman, 8-0. You've been watching Oneida Indians soccer right here on Oneida Indians Live.